he's got a private life. All these people do. You got to remember sometime that they're not your property, that they're just people who are there to entertain you, and they get to control access. And, you know, I've done work with a lot of very big stars, and sometimes, you know, so if someone's on television, they might just be getting 4,000 fan letters a week. Well, how do you deal with that? How do you deal with 4,000 people each week who want to be your buddy? It's tough. And sometimes they have to put up walls and say, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna spend all of my life answering my fan mail or sending out autographs. So they do little limits. They say, I'll go to this convention and I'll be 4 hours there. I'll give you know, you shouldn't get frustrated if you can't meet these people and be their friends, because so many people want that. And some of the people, frankly, are a little pushy and a little intrusive. You know, they don't want to just shake your hand. They want to know all about you and come to your house and look in your underwear drawer and things like that. So, but if you get to meet Frank, he will not disappoint you.
Oh gosh, I completely understand what you mean about stuff like that, and it's something that makes me cringe personally. Just think, and I know a lot of voice actors don't mind this, but when say they're on a podcast and the host is like, "Can you please do this voice?" or "Can you please do that voice?" and it's kind of like, I know a lot of them don't mind, but it's something that we definitely make sure to never do. If they volunteer a voice, then that's fantastic. If not, then let it be, because it's like, obviously we've got you on here today, an incredibly talented writer. But we wouldn't go, oh, can you write this for us? Can you write that for us?
Well, the thing is, with someone like, and let's leave Frank aside because he's kind of in a category by himself. Someone who's an actor, a lot of the people who are voice actors get annoyed. Annoyed is too strong a word, maybe. That people forget they do other things. A lot of these people have had very big careers on the stage, doing plays, have done TV, have done other entertainment things, and voice acting is just one thing they do. And the thing is, if you work a lot, and this is the thing that's interesting here, if you work a lot, sometimes the job you did on a cartoon show was 20 minutes out of your life 18 years ago. You don't remember them all, because someone like, now I'll get back to Frank for a second. There was a point when Frank was running around doing like 4 or 5 shows a day, different studios and such. And even if, and someone like Bob Bergen, in the course of a day, he may do 12 auditions and 6 shows. And it's not just cartoon shows. He's doing voiceover for commercials. He's doing audiobooks. He's doing dubbing for movies. He's doing promos, announcements, trailers. And so what happens sometimes is, these people come to my panel at Comic-Con, and I actually asked them, demonstrate the most famous voices of yours, and they blank out. They've got to literally go to IMDb and look themselves up and think, what have they done? And someone will come up to them and say, hey, I love that stammering penguin that you did on this show. And they don't remember ever doing that show. It was 8 years ago. I mean, it was 2 weeks ago on your TV, but it was 8 years ago for them in the recording studio, and they don't remember it, and they don't want to disappoint you. And they get, you got to just cut them the slack that they are not, robotic voice machines. They're human beings, and they don't remember everything they've done.